Offenses and defenses are constantly evolving, but we still have a lot of those guys out there who are going to stick to the mantra of running power. Power is a great play, and I think we're seeing it morph into a lot of different directions. One of those I think is starting to become a little bit more popular is the dart concept, or tackle wrap. So we're going to take a look at that one today. So dart has been popular in Texas for quite a while, and I think we are now seeing it evolve throughout football, and we're seeing a lot more teams be able to run it. It originated by teams trying to figure out a way to be able to run the ball while going against a three front, as we see more spread teams in today's football. What teams are doing is, instead of sitting there and pulling a guard up on the play side linebacker, they're now utilizing a tackle to pull all the way up on that linebacker and using that guard to then block out, giving them leverage on the backside. The best way to describe dart is almost like an old school ISO play that you would run with a fullback, except in this case, when you're running dart, you're not going to have a sixth man in the backfield. So you're running that ISO type play with a tackle instead. So here's a nice look at dart from the inside view. You can see that there's 5 players inside the box, and we're going to be pulling up on this inside linebacker. So this should give us a pretty good view of what we're going to do. We're going to end up running dart to the left side, so we're going to be pulling our right tackle. Blitzing the inside linebacker, which obviously makes things pretty challenging. But you can see after the first step, you're going to get a nice double team on this nose, which is going to create a great void right here. The other positive about this is your backside guard, granted he crashed out, but your backside guard is going to be responsible for clearing out this other side. We don't really have a whole lot to worry about. The only problem, obviously, is going to be this inside linebacker blitzes. But you can see this is a pretty good, look at the way the dart concept is supposed to run. They obviously have a quick filler coming in on the backside. But you can see we have the tackle coming right up. And this is a really nice concept against a 5-man box. So we got another good one right here, and this is going to be from UCF. And I think the biggest thing that you'll notice out of this play is they're cheating their splits quite a bit. So you can see the tackle is moving out, creating a significant void, trying to get him to the outside. This is going to make it quite a bit easier when you see the right tackle pull around. So again, when you look at the leverage on this dart concept, you're going to be able to come basically down on this player, which is really, really nice. Down over on this side as well. And we'll see the tackle wrap all the way up and get that inside linebacker. Got a little motion coming across first. But this is a really nice look at the leverage you're going to get. It's almost like a trap play because you get that nice seal. And again, once that inside linebacker sees pretty significant run action, he's going to end up coming up the field. But you can see the wall that creates and the power that the dart concept. Now, guys have been able to take dart to the next level by utilizing horizontal spacing perimeter passes as well as different RPOs. And I got a couple of those I'll show you as well. Alright, so here we got one of my favorite concepts right now. And if you follow me on Instagram, you'll know that I'm a big flare guy. But we're going to look, we got 2 running backs and split back in the backfield. Alright, 6-man box. And we're going to send one receiver in motion on a flare pattern. This is going to clear you out, give yourself a 5-man box. We're going to have a nice, easy complement right here. You can see the left tackle is the one who's sitting here and pulling around in the dart concept. But you have all the eye gaze going over to this flare, and this is a really easy way of being able to work in a perimeter play to keep the action nice and strong inside the box. Get a look here from the tight view. You can see the change. Move all the way out, you get 5 men inside the box, and it really opens it up for the dart. Obviously, they go to the flare on this play. This is a really good example of how to be able to pair your run game with some type of pass concept with a pre-snap RPO. So the final complement that we're going to have on a dart concept is going to be the same dart that we've seen before, combining the flare that we looked at in the last one, except now we're going to be running dart with your quarterback. So we got the snap, we have a nice dart over to the field to create some space, and we have our quarterback who's sitting here running a draw-like action, and obviously you have room to be able to get up on that linebacker. So again, you got movement coming to the field, that has your inside linebacker end up going. Luckily, we run out of dudes here because they pull a nice stunt, and we're able to pull up. Easy dart concept that we're able.
I think dart's a really good concept, especially if you're a guy who really enjoys ISO but needs to be able to spread the ball out and not have that fullback or tight end player in the backfield. I think dart's a really good way of being able to get that similar type action. I think as we see football trend to more of an athletic-based sport where everybody on the field is a great athlete, we're to continuously see actions like this where we get those big tackles who now are going to be able to move in space. Let me know what compliments and what things you think I missed down in the comment section below, and good luck.